Yeah.
Like your office, by the way.
No, that's the word. Give me 1 second. That's the
I know.
fake one. That's the fake one. That's a picture where I just downloaded from the Pixel.
That's very useful, you know, like you look in a
Yeah, look like an office, right? Like I am a hardworking. Okay, cool.
so mhm.
Yeah, so I'm not sure for the project what I'm thinking right now is I'm not sure if do you like sports like hiking, tennis, something like that? Do you like it?
Yeah. I do hiking usually, yes.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is about I try to do some research um on API for national parks in the US, so that's super popular in American. And then as you know in US, whatever US or German, there are a lot of people loving um camping and hiking. So I wanna do some data visualization related to like the outdoor sports. And uh
Okay, got you.
yeah, and then so I can do some research for API on national park data of national park, and now I can combine those related, and then I try to visualize those data, whatever the food, whatever related to outdoor sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can even make like a landing page, and then you on the landing page you have like web page there where you find like this visualization of
Yeah.
the card of America, let's say USA, and then you find the parks and the. I got you. Yeah, that's possible for sure. And
Mhm.
yeah, but are you thinking about like starting with it directly? Because I think it's because you usually that's a good project to have for sure. Um,
Mhm. I want to do some stuff similar with this one. I mean, one of my projects,
okay.
related to
But
this.
do you wanna keep it to the end? Because what you can do, like it depends what you wanna do. What you can do is like finish like because you are going if you don't go like through this now, you will start this project and then you will we can do this framework too. So you choose the project and then you get started. Then while you are searching, you search for the API, you find it. So you need to use some JavaScript, for example, to work with some stuff. So when you are building things, you need to search. You need to use this framework on both cases. But I thought it's good to make like this refreshment, like this refreshing things first, and like building some, at least building like the first project, putting it on the portfolio while documenting. And then you get to this bigger one. We can
Mhm.
even instead of the bootstrap thing, we can do it smaller and then we can put like your project inside, like in the middle. So let's say in week 3 till 6, 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think the later, yeah, yeah, I think the second option would be better.
Yeah,
Yeah, we may need to build up some foundation first, and then we can start our project.
exactly, exactly.
I think that would be better. That would be more efficiently, I think so.
100%, 100%. So you don't go like this zigzag. You study some JavaScript and then you go to the API working with a lot of
Yeah.
files. I
Yeah, yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you could do that. It's really good, but it's a lot out of the comfort zone, and maybe it will. Sometimes you'll have a lot of problems. You face a lot of problems, and a lot of the problems could be solved if you do this refresh first.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just showing you that like there's a study even done about it, like how to study like for the to get the job. And usually it's done exactly how we've done that. Like 12 weeks, you need 12 weeks, 10 to 12 hours a day. That's like the whole routine. I've seen what does that mean. That's the whole routine. It's not like studying at 10 hours. We'll get to the routine. And then you have the other option. Like if you want to do that, like introduction to web development or introduction to anything like data analysis or something, you need about like 6 weeks. and you do like 3 hours per class, that means 6 hours per week. That's possible too. But we are going to take this path, the intensive one, for 12
Mhm.
weeks, and this
Yeah.
will get you 100% a job.
Yeah.
So this is like the ideal routine usually, the ideal smart routine, because a lot of people, do you know what they do? They just go and study for 8 hours and they don't apply. Or they just go and apply 10 hours and they don't feel enough. So at the end of the day, they keep working, and the next day they fuck up with the whole routine just because they didn't sleep well. So the
Mm-hmm.
routine is really important for the continuity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why like the ideal routine, you can like really take your time. I think if there is like one key to achieve this 12 weeks in a very good manner is the routine, like to fix this routine, you know. And with time, maybe the first week it will be like a test, and then you will see, okay, what did you succeed in, what did you fail in, and then you will start tracking like these small habits. Because sometimes just keeping the, as I've said, like the keeping the desk clean will
Mm-hmm.
help you to be very productive the next day, and that's what we want to do. Like, want to wake up. A very important thing in the morning. I'm not sure what do you take for breakfast, because it's proven. Tell me, what do you eat for breakfast?
Uh, what do I breakfast? Coffee and
Okay,
bread.
coffee and bread.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Can you keep like the bread very minimal, just in the morning? You know why? You are like, it's really proven. Like when you eat some carbs in the morning, the blood sugar spikes. So you have something which is called like this carb spike. The insulin
Okay.
is very high, and what happens is like you have mental fog. So
Okay.
you sit, you want to sit, and then you have like this kind of sleeping a bit. So yeah, it's proven like.
And then some fruits additionally, and some fruits additionally.
Yeah, that's good. Just keep it clean in the morning. So because like
Okay.
the first 3 4 hours are the best 3 4 hours in the day. These are the hours where you really like put like the best quality work and quality study. So if you have like the hardest concept that you want to do it in the morning. There's like even the book called Eat the Frog. Eating the frog means like choosing you have always like to-do lists. You have a very long one. So you know Pareto principle? It's like the 20/80 principle.
Mhm.
So if you apply 20/80 principles to a to-do list of 20 tasks, you will get five. And if you apply it one more time, you will get one. And that's what we want to do, like to pick one task, which is the most important task. It's called the frog. It's not the Eat the Frog, the book. So by doing that, you focus just on one thing, and you use like the command and divide and conquer to divide this frog and eat it. And you eat it in these 3 4 hours where you are hungry because you didn't eat any carbs. So yeah, um, that's really the ideal routine. And then after that, like take some break, do your 2 hours building something. So you have the tasks to build something, and then after that, don't do nothing, because if you do too much, you will have burnout sometimes. So keep it like that. After this maximum of 4 and 2, these are 6. Go out, do whatever you want, and just you have like some management. So clean your desk again. These are like in the night at the night. But for example, document what did you work, journal. So write down, okay, I've done like this task and that task. I've built this good API. I found this API online, which can help me to build this natural parks project. So when you write these down and empty your mind, and just like when you finish that, if you are okay with that, if you are good with that, will help you a lot. Just post it on LinkedIn, make a profile, post it on LinkedIn or something. And every single day, if you can do that, that's amazing. It will give you a lot of awareness for the job. And for sure, at the night, like very simple, reflect and plan for tomorrow. Just go easy. So yeah, these are like some questions. Um,
Oh, if you don't mind, can may I ask when do you
yeah, I'm here.
oh um when do you start work every single day? I
Me?
understand you still need to study for your part-time degree, right?
Yeah, exactly. But what do you mean? When do I start like my day? Usually I'm starting my day nowadays like on 6:30. So yeah.
When do you go to bed? 6:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
I
well,
would try my best to catch up with you.
no,
6:30? That's super cool. So when do you go to bed?
it depends, but ideally I like to go like on 10 p.m.
Oh, so 8 hours per day. That's
Mhm.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
very healthy, super healthy.
It's really good for the mental health, you know.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, you go
Um,
ahead.
yeah, thank you. So, oh, let me share the screen one more time. So yeah, I have two questions. Like, what do you think? Like, first, what would be a good reward at the end of the week? You should think about it. Like, what if you will start now learning and then at the first week you smash it, like you finish everything you want to finish? You need to reward yourself.
For me, to be honest, I think interest and the love is the best teacher and the best instructor. Because let me take an example for you. I really love tennis, and then but I started playing tennis back to 2 years ago, and then um I started from zero. I mean, for now, not to one, but almost to one. But not professional. Okay, but do you know the RTP rating, like NTRP rating?
No,
Uh,
what's
that's like that's kind of like let me show you here.
sure. You want to share or something?
Uh, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. You send it on Fiverr or here?
Here, chat.
Mhm. I
That's like
wanted,
a
I wanted
RP.
even to, I wanted even if to ask you like if you want to contact out of Fiverr. Um, but
Oh,
that's up on you. You can choose it.
oh, okay. Can
Okay.
you open it? That
Yeah,
link?
wait a second. It's not opening because I have like this block site. Give me one
Oh,
second. Disable
cool,
it.
cool.
So, okay.
Yeah, NTRP rating. I just starting from the 0 to, I mean, almost 4 or 4.5 right now.
Mhm.
I think love and interest is the best teacher, best instructor. So when you meet difficulties, when you have a problem, if you love it, you want to achieve that goal, um, you do have a motivation to find out solution to fix it. I think so.
That's right.
And you will be willing to asking for help or finding the solution to fix it. That's a reason why I'm finding you via Fiverr. You know, when before starting this journey, I tried to did a lot of research on the boot camp. And then I understand that's a long way to go, but it's so hard for me to focus on this topic on my own and then learn those too much stuff on my own and then build up the project on my own. I need to find out. I need to ask for help, and then but you know for most of the boot camp, I think they are very similar and then not personalized, not customized. They do a lot of templates, but I don't like it. So that's a reason why I'm thinking even I try to search the app in Chinese market, and I searched the app like the Fiverr in the US market. I'm trying to find out like the mentor who can customize and personalize the experience for me. So that's a reason why we meet up together here.
Yeah.
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 That's a reason why I love it. I try to find out the job. I try to transform my career. So that's the reason why I love it. That's it. and then I was willing to spend a lot of time to do it. That's it.
That's right. 100%. I'm glad to hear that, by the way. Like that's
Yeah.
really good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you ask me for my career path, I do think about the technical product manager. But I understand that's a long way to go. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Technical product manager need more like comprehensive abilities. I think so. Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wanna starting from the front end engineer first and then think about further. Yeah.
Yeah. When you got to the industry, it's much easier to switch when you are inside.
That's
But
true.
like maybe you made some good connections in the team and they know like your work ethics. They know like you work very good, you are really smart and productive.
Mhm.
They would tell you, hey, it's okay for us. You can be a product manager or
Mhm.
product owner. Like, do you know Scrum? Do you know a bit about Scrum? Agile, yeah. So yeah, that's could be something for you. It's very similar actually. And nowadays, a lot of like most of the companies are using Scrum Agile methodology for with the
Mhm.
clients. So yeah, it's really good.
Mhm.
I'm sure you can do it. So yeah,
Thank you so much. And also, yeah. And then I have taken a course related to because I love sports. I love tennis. I love hiking. I love badminton. I love sports. And then I took a course like a sports analytics. But in at that time, it's so hard for me because I just familiar with R and Python, but it's so hard for me to do something data visualize. I wanna visualize some data related to sports, but it's so hard for me. And then at that time, I understand I need to learn more regarding front end so that I can visualize the data what I want. So that's a reason that's one of the motivation as well. Yeah.
um, 100%. And I could have even something for you that I want to tell you, like in the future, like a good tool. I'm not sure if you are interested in it. There is a tool called Zuhu, but there are a lot of them. And this Zuhu, you just like give it like a table. And are you familiar with SQL, for example?
SQL? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can like just give some SQL queries and then you create some tables, process tables. Above on that, you can do some reports and for sure some visualization.
Mhm.
I'm just mentioning that's something that I can show you some like some good stuff in it, like if you're interested in the future even. So yeah,
Mhm.
um, but it's really good vision. Like that's I love it, and I would be happy like if you can formulate a small text for that, so you can put it like on the wall and you see it every day. Okay, that's my goal. I want to do it. I love it. So you keep going. So yeah, the questions is okay. So you don't think that the reward is a good thing to go with,
Mhm.
like weekly rewards? I'm sure you will love it. Like when we start doing these reflections, you will love like ticking these things green. It's like the human psychology. So that's why the applications are done like in this way. That's why data analytics is and visualization is very important because it has to do with the psychology of a human. Like you like to see like these graphs. It gives you like some real meaning sometimes if you connect it in the right way. So how do you deal with failure? So
Mhm.
what if you wanna you start your journey and then you find particular subject very hard. And then you ask me, I explain it, and it's just hard. How do you deal with failure? Let's say you failed at doing a
Mm,
project task.
mm, failure.
Is it something hard to you? Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
that's good to keep this in mind for sure.
failure. I think failure has to be appear when this journey begin. I think so. Yeah. But how do you deal with failure? Oh, that's a large question.
Do, do you let failure defines you? Because a lot of people, I know some people who just starts, for example, a bachelor's degree, master's degree, and then they don't continue, and then they let this failure define themselves for the end of the life. Hey, I didn't succeed here, so I'm a failure myself.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's
I would not let it define me. I will find out solution. I want to achieve these goals. I need to find out solution to solve it.
yeah.
I would not let it define me. Yeah.
Gotcha. So I want you to imagine for just 1 second, like just imagine this for 1 second. Imagine you like in the middle of the week doing some JavaScript data structures.
Mm-hmm.
You are not understanding anything, like zero. Just imagine you are not understanding anything. You are trying very hard. You watched the video 3 times. You read the article. You are not getting it. So what would you do in this case?
First, I'm gonna do some research online for the writing stuff to clarify what I do not understand from video based on the video. And then I'm gonna reading some well, there are a lot of forums. I'm gonna read some comments from the reviewer or so.
Okay.
Thereafter, if still cannot be fixed, I'm gonna ask help from whatever professor or you or my friend who is senior engineer. I think so. I'm gonna ask for help.
Okay.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to keep this plan there. And what if you imagine now for a second you smashing it like week for week, every single week, like ups and downs, and like even in the downs you had these mistakes, you came to me or your professor and they helped you and you finished this whole thing. How would you feel after achieving this whole journey? Achieve
Can you can you explain more about this question?
Yeah, so I'm trying to take you emotionally to the success. Like imagine yourself succeeding at this after these 12 weeks.
Mhm.
Um, you finished like the last interview, technical interview, and you submit, you sleep, you wake up the next day, they tell you, hey, welcome in our team. You are accepted and we would love to have you in our team. How would you
Uh,
feel about it? What does it mean to you?
oh, after this job about this job journey, right?
Mhm.
Oh, I will think about you are my like a lifetime mentor. What? Why not? Right? Because I understand that's a hard work and then that's a long way, but you do a lot of, and I mean, you help me a lot. I think that you are my lifetime mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
that's
I do appreciate myself the hard work, I think.
yeah,
Both of us put efforts together and so that we can win, we can get succeed. Don't you think so?
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you are going to do it. I'm pretty sure about it. Like we have everything to do it. So I show you that the last time. I'm gonna show you the bigger version of this one. Give me a second. Um, 1 second. Development web journey. So this is the bigger one. A lot of stuff you've already done. Like this is with more details. Like the internet. How does the internet work? Do you know how the internet works?
1 second, let me have a look here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how that basic you are looking now. So you know basically that you have like these different servers, and servers are sending on the API on the cloud. So yeah, that's some basic internet information that you need to know. Um, I don't think a lot of technical interviews they will ask you this stuff, but it's like they're very fundamental things. So you need to know what's hosting, what's domain. You know that domain is easy. Everyone know it. A bit about the DNS. I will send you this map too. Try to cover these very quickly. Like they don't give them a lot of time because no one asks about these, but it's good for you. You feel like 10 times more effective and 10 times more professional when you understand deeply how the internet works, because you are developing these front end designs and interfaces which are uploaded to the hosting and connected to a domain. And then you click the mouse on here on my laptop, and then it sends like this HTTP request to your server, and it sends back like the response having these HTML pages. So it's good just to know these, what I've said now, just to know it in very short and brief way. And a bit about the browsers, that helps for JavaScript for sure. And then the basics of HTML, you know that already. Are you good with forms and validations? Because that's like important topic in HTML. Okay, that's very good. These are very basic stuff, but it's like the beginning of the journey, as you see. And then SEO basics. So, for example, like using the modern HTML5 elements, not just going and using simple divs without any definitions, without any IDs. So, a little bit about SEO is important. But these stuff are, as I've said, are extras that you can tick. You can just like read at the end of the day, like a couple of pages about something. These are theoretical stuff. But responsive and the media queries, you worked on that even. So you have the floats, positioning, display, box model, CSS grid, and Flixbox. That's the very basic things in the CSS. I think you've done that too. And then the Git, this is the Git. We'll cover that together in this project that we are going to work in, but you told me you know the very basics. So that's good. Well, like GitHub is the most used one. A lot of companies use GitLab too. Um,
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
for here, I understand GitHub is a place where programmers love it, and then they make it friends there. A lot of but for me, since I do not do a lot of practice and projects previously, I do not use GitHub that much often. So I do not have upload the code to GitHub yet. I do not.
You need for 100% to do a GitHub profile and to upload every single thing that you do. Try to upload it every single day. I will tell you why. So this is my GitHub. Um, so this is my profile, for example. Let's go. This is an old profile.
Mhm.
Let's check that. So if you check the profile, let's go 22, 21. So you see these green things. This is your activity. So
Mm-hmm.
that means on this day you did 3 contributions. You uploaded 3 times code. You pushed, and a lot of like this shows basically that you are disciplined in your thing. You know that you have uploaded a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you have like some repositories. You can show your projects, your code here.
Mm-hmm.
Important to have, and with time, it's like you can link it to your portfolio. It's something that you link to your portfolio.
Can I start it over right now?
The GitHub, sure,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. I would recommend really like to start like the account, make register the account if you don't have it, or what do you mean?
Oh, I already got an account. I already got an account. Yeah.
Okay, so I can tell you like you have like 3 or 4. I can show you something very quickly here. So I'm not sure if you want to do that. Let me check because I have another client, but he didn't try it, so probably we'll have some time. I can show you that quickly.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so GitHub. So let's say it's a new repository. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。
Mm-hmm.
. You need to download Git on your laptop. That's something very easy. You just search Git and you download it and install it. So after that, let's here call this one test, test 3. We keep the repository public. Public means everyone can see it. Private, no one can see it except you. So when you create it, you see like they write you this stuff. So all you need to do now to go to the terminal, because Git is downloaded. You initialize the Git on your laptop, and then you add the file that is already on the folder. So it's added. Then you commit it. And then you make the branch. So that means if you have different branches, we'll see the branches in a second. And then you be sure that you are connecting your local computer to the Git repository here. And then you push. You just need these lines, one after another. And if you watch one video about it, it's very easy. Forward, that's it. And that's push. And you have the same thing for pull. Like if I do some work, and I push them to the repository. So let's say this is the repository here. I do some work here locally and push them there. Like I first I initialize it, I connect it, and then I add the files that let's say I do something, write some HTML. So I add these things that I've changed, modified. I add them, I commit them and add a message for that, and like be sure that it's on the right branch, because you have a lot of branches, a lot of entries. So I send it to here to the Git. So now you come, this is your laptop here, somewhere here. And then you are, what you want to do is you want to be initialized too. You want to initialize the environment locally, and you want to be connected, and you just pull everything that I've changed already. Because if you change something on the same page that I've changed something on, and I'm working on it, and you are working on it, and I push and you push, this repository will be like brain fucked. The repository will not know what's happening exactly. So what you want to do is just like be pulling first. You pull what I've already pushed, and then you push it. It's very simple logic, and this is the basic things that you need. And with time, there are like some branches and this stuff that you want to do. But this is a very simple theoretical thing. I just wanted to tell you about it. So don't be scared about Git. It's really easy. And as you see, like you have some architectures for the CSS, you have some preprocessors, and we are going to use the SAS, this one. It's, as you see, it's yellow. It's the most used one between these. So if you want to work on this project that I've told you about, which there is a team already there, there is some good SAS technology there. So yeah, you have some task runners, but these are usually complicated, and I'm not sure if you really need them if you want to start. So basically, if you want to start, you need till here, but then you need to pick up like some framework, like one framework of these, and you want to learn like. So I'm just trying to tell you like where you can start to the market, the US market. US market, usually you can just like finish till here. That's why it's separated. And that's the first stage where you can start finding jobs. And then for sure, like when you are in the job, you can still continue and learn some React. But a lot of jobs in USA, they try to make the roof a bit higher by telling you, hey, you need some fundamentals about React. So that's why what we are going to do, we are going to not just stop here. We are going to cover some React. As you see, it's the most used library. And then that means we pick it already a framework, and then we do some modern CSS and some components. And not only that, we'll even cover some Bootstrap. Here's the Bootstrap. So by covering these, there is no way if you reach till here, you will not reach the job. There is no way. You just need to do this, but do them right. Like do till here. As I've said, you don't need the task runners. Like you can do it, but you don't really need it for a job. Because you will learn one, and then you will be surprised that in another company they have something else, and then it's just like the environment. So yeah.
Gotcha.
And for sure, I can send you this stuff.
Yes, sure, please.
How do you prefer to connect stay in contact together? Like I can send you my number if you use WhatsApp too, and for sure I need your email even like to send you like these presentations if you need them. It's practical. And if you are comfortable with that, we can stay on Fiverr. I don't have a problem even like as you like. But on
Mm,
Fiverr we need to be careful. There are some restrictions. So yeah, like we do it like we can do like this whole thing, the payment, everything in Fiverr. That's great because they do the whole thing for us.
mm.
Yeah, but I think like for the communication, Fiverr is not that good.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
spend too much, it will be fucked off.
Which application you use the most often? WhatsApp?
Yeah, I use WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm very because usually I'm very focused and sometimes I could forget to open Fiverr. So I want to put you a bit higher priority on my schedule. So it's good to have you on connected on WhatsApp or
That's cool. Give me 1 second. Let me check the app on my.
you don't have WhatsApp?
I use not that much often. Yeah, because among Chinese and yeah, international students, we use WeChat. Yeah.
Okay. So you are international student in USA?
For me right now, I got green card. So yeah,
Nice.
it's just like a permanent residence.
In,
But
in,
yeah.
in 7 years you got it?
Oh no, no, no. Back to 6 years, I got my green card. Yeah.
Oh,
And then
nice.
I completed my bachelor degree in Miami. Yeah.
So
And then
you've
work,
been yeah, you've told me you've been 10 years in USA.
not 10 years, like 6 years.
Six,
Six.
okay. But that's really impressive to get the green card in 6 years.
Oh,
Not that
lucky,
impressive.
like a lucky dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then after graduation, I work for insurance company around 3 years, like agency. But I don't like my work that time. So I pursue my master degree. I want to transform my career. That's the reason.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Insurance agency working as what, like as a consultant or something?
Yeah, kind of consultant, like a marketing analyst, something like that. Yeah. But I don't like it. I like more technical related. I don't like business stuff. Not cannot say like that, but yeah, I want to learn more stuff technical related.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's up here? By the way, did you send me something via Notion yet? You did not, right?
Mhm. I just need your email. That's why I need your email to, so I invite you to the
Okay, cool.
system. Yeah.
Uh, um, here is my Gmail. Do you want me to put it here or Fiverr?
No, no, here. Fiverr doesn't allow it.
Okay,
Fiverr
and
tries to keep clients like on the platform. So yeah,
okay,
they don't want people to be friends or to work behind their scenes.
okay, I see. Understand. And then my phone number here. Here it's what's up. My phone number.
Can I give you mine since like I have like this kind of problem with Gmails? I need like 5 minutes usually to save a number. Is it okay for
Oh,
you? No, five.
um. Oh,
Yeah,
cool. Here.
it's with the code even like with the country code, so everything's okay.
Can you send me your Gmail as well?
Sure, yeah.
Your contact chat.